Another team to be disappointed in is Houston. We probably jumped on them a little too fast, but to lose to Atlanta like that, I don't care how many injuries you got. It wasn't all the offense. The defense was pretty healthy, and it got pushed around. Robinson, Ryans, Mario Williams, Amobi Okoye, they were having great years, but to give up 26 points to Atlanta, to me that's unacceptable. And it wasn't all the defense. The defense played poorly. They made Joey Harrington and Michael Jenkins and Roddy White look like the first-round picks they are. And, they aren't. They weren't worthy of those picks at all so far in their career. It's part the defense. The offense left 10 points on the field on red zone trips, and they lost by 10. You do the math. If they get it done in the red zone, they might win this game. It's that simple. They were right at the goal line twice, and they could not punch it in. Obviously, it's going to get better. Johnson, Green, and Jones are going to come back from injury, but right now, it's not happy time in Houston because they're better than that. But for Atlanta, good job by Atlanta. Their defense is playing pretty well. Abraham isn't hurt yet. Harrington's looking solid the last 2 weeks. Really impressed with Joey. Michael Jenkins and Roddy White have been playing well, surprisingly enough. Joe Horn has really done very little for the Falcons, but Michael Jenkins and Roddy White, good job. You impress me. Chris Jenkins made the comment about Carolina not having any passion or heart or something like that, and I have to agree with him because it took them 59 minutes to score a touchdown against the Bucs. And I know the Bucs look like a pretty good team this year, but Carolina's got to play better. And I know they were missing Jake Delhomme, but Carr, maybe he is the bust that some people assumed he was after his tenure in Houston. Maybe he's just not any good, but you got to run the ball a little better than that. Got to find your playmaker in Steve Smith. I don't know what's been going on, but the Carolina team has talent. They have 2 sacks this season. They got no interceptions. Defensively, Julius Peppers and Chris Jenkins can't do anything. Linebackers are just barely getting it done. Secondary's a little disappointing. Carolina's kind of my sleeper this year, so I hope they figure it out. But, this team is better than how they're playing, and I agree with what Chris Jenkins was saying. And, as for Tampa, I was wrong. I thought they were the worst team in the league this year until Atlanta messed up, so I thought they were the second worst. Clearly, they're not. I completely underestimated Garcia's ability to manage a game and get things done and play just well enough to win, which he is doing. So, my big props to Garcia. He's played really well this year. And this team might be headed for good things. That's a terrible, terrible division. They could win that division easily. At 7-9 even. But who knows where the season's going now. They don't got Cadillac Williams anymore. He's out for the season. If you get a chance to see that injury, turn away. It's not as nasty as the Joe Theismann hit, but it's nasty. Not fun to watch. I wish Caddy the best of luck. I heard his career might be in jeopardy. Good luck. And also Luke Pettigrew, the starting left tackle for the Bucs, out for the rest of the season. I don't know where they're headed now. Maybe this is Carolina's division to win after all, even after what happened. Don't count out the Panthers. We're going to have to see what Tampa Bay does. And, this week, good test at Indianapolis. Colts Broncos. Harrison went out pretty early with some kind of injury. I don't know what's up with him. Hope he gets back next week. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Peyton Manning making do with Dallas Clark. He had a huge day, like 6 catches, 76 yards, 2 touchdowns. Manning made things work. He did not have his number one favorite receiver, so he found Dallas Clark. He found Reggie Wayne. He made things work. He let the running game dominate the game, which they did. That Denver Broncos running defense is pitiful. They got to fix it somehow because this is a good team. I think they're going to win that division, but they got to find a way to stop the run. Right now, it's just pathetic. And let's see, obviously the Colts are banged up now after the big win. Adai, Harrison, Sanders. I still think they should be able to cruise into the bye week 6. They should beat Tampa either way. But injuries, they're not fun. Not fun to deal with. Let's see here. I got to give my credit to Denver's running game because they're running the ball really well so far this year, but really, shoot, I don't know. They got, I give all the credit in the world to the Denver running game, which continues to dominate year in and year out, no matter who the running back is. But, I believe this Denver team is better than they've played so far.